is who we are. This is who I am now.
Get down.
This is how you see me.
Get down.
Welcome. Oh, my fault. Hold up.
Welcome.
All right, don't worry. Welcome to the Go Gamble podcast. That was
Yes.
my bad. The fact that they were hearing shit twice.
Yes.
Fuck the intro. I hate that music anyway.
It was a spur of the moment pick, but yeah, this is who I am now. I'm a movie star.
It's very. What is the word I'm looking for? You're a movie star.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
what this is what happens. Are you gonna crank that off the table or
Clubs Cooper,
yes.
like Bradley Cooper. Good morning, everyone. Especially Paul Thompson and Rob G and Michael.
I was just joking. I'm gonna take these off. But
Everything sounds good. They said, you know why?
yeah, because I'm here.
Because we have a three-way male action going in the studio today, as opposed to just two-way. We need all three of us.
Here's the real kicker here. This is what saves the day every time. Right here. This bad boy. I don't know if you can see it.
How much does that thing cost?
I don't know. I'm gonna call it $300.
Is that a Zoom H6?
Zoom H6 recorder.
I'm going to say it probably cost in the neighborhood of this motherfucker.
All right, we'll do
All
a
right.
Price is Right. I'm gonna guess it's $299.
Would you like to know what it's typically on Google Shopping, or do you want to know what I actually can pull it up for?
I want to know what your guess was.
I guess it's $349.
Okay,
Wow.
I'm gonna go high. Prices have gone up. Inflation.
you gonna guess?
Mike wins. No, I'm looking at
Oh,
it.
you're looking at
It
it.
says typically $350.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at it and it says $279.
Yes, but it says typically.
The
Typically.
Price is Right
Typically.
is the-
You cheater.
I can go to
You fucking cheated.
I can go to Guitar Center right now and pick it up for 279 bones.
I challenge you to do that then.
Well, if you if you do this sort of thing, can't recommend the Zoom H6 enough. What are we doing here today?
I mean, I forgot I was wearing this.
Oh, so you're distracted by the monitor now. We're just gonna stare at.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at myself.
Before we got started, I started laughing because I looked across the table and I didn't realize you were wearing the little baby trooper hat.
Yeah, this is how I look now. This is my new Trooper Thursday hat.
This is how I look now.
All right, enough with that.
Yeah.
It's a bit odd, and I'm pretty sure this is the trans flag colors on the little beads.
Yeah, it's got all of them.
Is that the color?
What are those anal beads? Do those
For
vibrate?
a really tiny anus. That didn't sound good at all. No. Let's back that up. What I meant is like for a chihuahua or something. I didn't mean for a human.
What about a Griswold-sized pet?
No.
No,
He needs bigger
not
than
gonna
that.
work. Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, there's a lot going on. And at the same time, there's
yeah.
nothing going on.
So it's a little hot in here today. Is it not?
I feel quite right.
I think we should blast the AC. But in order to do so, I would have to get up.
I'm sure that everyone missed us.
I missed this place.
Yeah.
So it's so much more enjoyable doing this when we're in the same room.
I think that says 2,100 people watching.
We're gonna have
but I
to-
don't have my glasses on.
We're gonna have to, yeah, it's something like it's pretty close, give or take. We're gonna have to come up with a game plan for when I'm not here, so the audio sounds like this. I'm assuming the audio sounds crisp. If it doesn't, you let us know.
Rob
there
G
in the
said
chat.
everything sounds good.
All right. All right.
And then, yeah, we out here, AZ Snoop,
Yeah. So
WSOP in full effect.
it sure is. Are you getting your gambles in today?
Probably not. Lady Trooper and I are on the verge of a gigantic breakthrough in the world of Sparkly. I've been helping her with it. Everything is changing.
Okay.
So we're working on that. So I'm probably going to just not go out today and play poker. Gosh, I can't really, but there's other things I need to do too. I have a lot of stuff to do. I got a new t-shirt.
I was supposed to edit today. You know what I did instead?
Golfed.
Golfed. At the crack of 8 a.m.
Did you ever watch Dorf on golf?
Dorf? No, but I know who that is.
Tim Conway, you know,
I
and he's
got
like,
was gifted a Dorf DVD by my grandmother when I was like 15 years old. I had no idea who Dorf was.
he's buried up to his knees.
Yeah.
And then he like falls down and
Yeah.
shit.
You never hear anyone bring up Dorf, so it's weird to hear you. It's weird to hear someone else bring up Dorf.
That's all I know about golf.
Yeah, that's all I know about Dorf.
Is that thing gonna fucking take off?
Yeah, can y'all hear that?
Can they hear the coffee machine?
I can hear it, but I'm
David
in the
Perry.
room. So we made a little movie yesterday, a couple days ago. Not yesterday.
We did do that 2 days
It
ago.
dropped yesterday, but what do we want to give a little BTS on what went down?
Yeah, did everyone see the video?
I'm assuming everyone did, but for those who didn't, we should probably show it to them.
We could play it.
We got a clip, and while we do that, I'm gonna get the AC blasted.
You turn the AC. Everybody out there watch the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, when I changed hats, we lost 2 viewers.
Oh, we might have to. Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's take a look at the little video we made. And if Canada Bill's out there,
Shout out Canada Bill and Canada Will and Canada Gil.
before we play it, let me just say that when Canada Bill went back to Canada after being here for several months, he ran into clubs at
Right.
the Horseshoe Poker Room.
We should, yes. So, all right, the dialogue in the short in the movie. What are we going to call it? We're going to call it a short. It's a short.
I mean,
In the
it's not a
parody-
YouTube short, but it's a short.
parody. What do we call it?
A scene?
The scene. Let's just call it the scene for
Yeah.
the sake of arguing. The dialogue written in the scene was loosely based off the true story that we did play in the Horseshoe Poker Room,
Was there a Russian?
but that is the end of
Oh.
all the truths. There was no Russian.
Well, when you delivered...
Well, I had to create a villain, and that was just jumps off the page.
Bill being the most sentimental, gentle, caring. Oh, no, let me back up. That's a little weird. No, Bill being Bill, Bill gave you the bag
Yes.
to give to me to hold on to for like luck
Yeah.
or memory while he was gone.
I don't know what the reasoning was, but I was minding my own business, playing some poker, and then he comes up from behind me. He says, "When's the next time you're going to see Tim?" I said, "Probably on Thursday." And he hands me the bag. There's the true story.
Yeah, and then when you deliver the bag to me, I'm like, what? This is weird.
Yeah.
But the only thing I could think of was that scene in Pulp Fiction. I was like, this is like the watch, the gold watch.
Did we decide when you said that we were going to shoot the short, or did that take some time?
I may have texted you like a day or two later or something and said, can we make...
And keep in mind, this was a month, 2 months ago? When did you leave?
It's been a little while.
Month and a half. Let's call it a month
We were
and
a
half.
little slow getting this put together.
But the overall, the shooting process, the editing process, all in all, from the time we hit record to the time the scene was edited and finished was about 4 hours.
Yes. I will say, cover your kids' ears. I teased the bag a couple of times, like weeks and weeks ago.
Yeah.
Teased the bag. It's not, does it sound dirty?
Not dirty enough.
I teased the bag.
Yeah.
And then there you go. We made it. So
yeah, there's a little inside baseball.
do we really
for
want to
y'all.
play it? It's three.
I think we should, just so I can go turn the air on.
All right. The next 3 minutes are going to be very funny. So get your shit together.
Yeah. Buckle up.
Buckle up.
This song is not actually on that album, right? It's on the album Peace of Mind, but you might remember on the Number of the Beast album, we got all this crap from people about
True.
What was it?
Troop, turn off the TV. We got a visitor.
Clearly, I'm watching Iron Maiden rather than
Now, do you remember when
Some
I told
racist
you Canada
cartoon
Bill
from
took
the,
his bag milk and went home? This year is Captain
60s
Clubs.
or whatever.
Oh, just clubs is fine.
He was in that game with Canada Bill at the Horseshoe right before he, left.
Well, hello, little man. Boy, I've sure heard a bunch about you. See, I'm a good friend of Canada Bill. We were in that horseshoe pit of hell together over 5 hours. Hopefully,
you'll never have to experience this yourself, but when two men are in a situation like me and Bill were for as long as we were, you take on certain responsibilities of the other. If it had been me, I made it. The dealer, Malcolm, he'd be talking right now to my son, Griswold. But the way it turned out, I'm talking to you. True? I got something for you. This bag I got here was first purchased by Bill's great-grandfather during the First World War. It was bought in the Las Vegas Gamblers General Store, made by the first company to ever make little bags. Up till then, people just carried chips around in their pockets. Coins, knickknacks.
Coffee beans?
Sure. This was Bill's great-grandfather's special bag, and he used it every day he was in that war. He had done his duty, went home to Bill's great-grandmother, took the bag out, and put it in an old coffee can. And in that can it stayed until Bill's granddad, Canada Will, was called upon by his country to go overseas and fight the Germans once again. This time they called it World War II. Bill's great-grandfather gave this bag to his granddad for good luck. Fortunately, his luck had run out. Canada Bill was facing death. This bag was indeed in the room when Canada Bill got stacked off by that goddamn Russian in the 8th seat. He knew if the Russian had discovered the bag, well, he'd have confiscated it, take it away. The way Bill looked at it, this bag was the birthright. He'd be damned if any Russian was going to put his greasy hands all over his boy's birthright, so he hid it. And the one place he knew he could hide something, his ass. 5 long hours in the horseshoe poker room, he hid this bag up his ass. Then, the Russian stacked Canada Bill. He walks out of the room, calls me over, he squats. Right there on the casino floor, out of his ass comes this bag. Then he flew home, gave me the bag. I hid this uncomfortable Canadian fabric up my ass for an additional 8 hours. And now, little trooper, I give the bag to you.
Yeah.
I'm going to die right as the video comes back.
I'm good. I'm really good.
Lest anyone think otherwise, the lawnmower and the birds are purposeful sound effects.
Movie magic.
Yeah.
Okay?
As a matter of fact, turning off the TV,
Yes.
the sound that the video makes when Little Trooper.
That is correct.
I don't like to call myself that because there's someone currently named Little Trooper. We don't talk about him, not in public.
Yeah. Yeah. An editing maestro, if you will. Put that together. Whip that all together.
What about this? Mm-hmm. What about this shit right here?
Let them hear it. Oh, yeah. You like that?
You like it?
Is that what you like?
All right. Well,
So,
what do you
yeah.
think? What do you think, everyone? Tell us what you think.
I'm biased,
We're not afraid to hear it.
but I love it. And I browsed through the comments, and it appears that the vast majority love it as well.
Oh, yeah.
As they should. I want to do more. What do we do next? You know? It doesn't necessarily have to be a parody, but I'm for it.
There are things that will be done next.
I don't know if I should be saying this, but we briefly discussed back in the day a Breaking Bad parody where instead of meth, we're cooking up Sparkly Pops.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yep.
We could do that.
I sort of did my little 157 daily video streak for a while there
Yeah.
ended, well, it sort of took on a Breaking Bad-esque sort of bit of silliness, and the 100th video, I didn't edit it that well. When I watch it back, I see all the things that I did wrong. Or
yeah.
most of the things.
That'll happen. Don't watch it.
And I'm not even talking about the fact that King of Bakersfield was supposedly knocking on the door of the RV, but you see him kneeling in front of the hiding.
Oh, yeah.
He was hiding.
I pointed that out right away. Like, what was this?
I never saw it in shooting it. I never saw it in editing it.
My favorite shot in that whole video, if it is the same video, it's when OMC goes and grabs his gun. It's just, it becomes so intense for that brief moment. And like, why? Like, why?
Because he's dealing with a dope fiend.
All right.
And you got to be ready. King of Bakersfield could have at any moment tried to force his way in to confiscate the. And listen, when you're hooked on Sparkly Pops, you'll do anything. Mm-hmm. You'll kill someone for a Sparkly Pop if you're really hooked.
Yeah.
And by the way, speaking of that, not that this is a Sparkly Pop ad, but pretty soon it's kind of like we've been selling cocaine. Mm-hmm. Crack rocks are coming.
Like lambs to the slaughter. You know?
Crack rocks are on the way. Mm-hmm. So there you go. Sparkly crack.
We got a comment here. Did you guys watch the Hustler game last night? I think I know what game you're talking about. Is this the one Tom Dwan and Doug Polk were playing?
That $1 million cash game. I mean, I haven't watched any of it.
Yeah, I watched a few of the highlights, but I didn't know. I did not sit down and watch it.
Yeah.
Nope.
$3.1 million pot on a bluff.
I did see that. Yeah.
That's what I was probably thinking of.
Yeah, I did see the bluff with Ace High. I think it was the day before that, if I'm not mistaken. That Rampage got through and top set folded. That was a fun little watch. If you haven't, throw it in the YouTube machine. I should be drinking Go Gamble iced coffee. Well, yeah, maybe.
Well, at the very least, there's no soy piss in that.
This is espresso, so we don't have espresso here. We don't have an espresso machine.
That's right.
So,
Should we get one?
I'm for it. Yes. Right next to that bad boy. Because then I won't have to wait 15 minutes in the Starbucks drive-thru like I did today.
Then we need a barista.
It kind of just does all the work for you.
He should have like long hair, makeup, and fingernails.
We can't fit a barista back there.
Not behind it.
Yeah.
What else is going on? The World Series of Poker started yesterday.
Okay.
Yesterday was Lady Trooper's birthday.
Happy birthday.
We did something that I never do. We went to, I wouldn't call it fancy, but we went for a relatively expensive dinner. Mm-hmm. Decided to go somewhere new.
Yeah.
I saw signage for Cathedral Restaurant at Aria. I don't know, 3 weeks ago or something like that. And I was like, maybe I should take Lady Trooper there for her birthday. So we went, and it was really good. I'm shocked.
What'd you get?
I got something called brick oven chicken. It was actually a half a chicken, but the breast part and the thigh part were deboned. The leg part had the bone, and the little drumette part of the wing had the bone.
Okay.
It had some kind of like, it had morel mushrooms and some kind of, I forgot what it's called, some kind of sausage, like it was like a cake of it on top with some brown sauce of some kind. It was very good. Right. Lady Trooper had salmon with like couscous and lemon and mint. Couscous.
The food's so nice, they named it twice. Never heard that?
No.
Oh. I went to Herbs and Rye last night.
You did?
Yeah.
We almost went there. I offered that.
Wouldn't that have been funny if we were there at the same time? I would have laughed. I would have had a good laugh.
Is it hard to get in there?
I mean, we had a reservation.
But how long did you have the reservation?
I think he put it in like a week ago.
Oh, okay.
But we could have just sat at we get in there, and there were 3 spots at the bar. We could have just sat at the bar. Here's the thing: I never have an issue at Herbs and Rye. I think the staff there is tremendous.
Yeah.
Been there a bunch of times. Yesterday was the first time there was ever anything that was so, what's the proper word here?
Not egregious.
Just a little bit of cringe.
Yeah.
On the bartender's behalf. And so we sat, there's 3 of us, my friend and his dad and myself. We see 3 spots at the bar. We're going to have a drink before dinner.
Yeah.
We're about 45 minutes early. We see 3 spots. We take them. We sit down. the first thing that the bartender says instead of "Welcome to Herbs and Rye, how are you? What can I get for you?" Blah blah blah. Almost, pretty much the first thing he says is, "Don't move. You can't move stools together." And we're like, "Oh, we didn't." And then he persists on that we did, but we did not.
Move them from where?
From like, like if there's like, let's say there's two stools and then there's another stool over there and you want to grab it so you can all three sit together. That's what he was accusing us of. But that's not what happened. So we were like, "Oh no, we didn't." And he goes, "Yeah, you did." And he was like very persistent. And then we're like, "No, we didn't." And it was a very cringe, like it was a very like unwelcoming way to sit at the bar.
Yeah.
So, let's step aside. Let's get the manager over here. Not like right in front of him, but like we definitely had to let them know, like this wasn't cool, and it was his first time there, so it was like, I don't know. It's not how I would have handled business.
No, well, listen. Last night I'm at a red light to turn red. I mean to turn right, and it clearly says no turn on red. Now, listen, if you want to run red lights, go right ahead. It's your business, But turning right on red when it says no turn on red is the same thing as just rolling through a red light. It's the same. It's the same offense.
Yeah, it is.
There's a cab driver behind me on his horn big time.
Yeah, and
So he was all frantic and shit. And so he backed up. And as he backed up, I went ahead and put the window down. I had 25% of my body out the window yelling, "It says no turn on red, you effing douche." And the point of that story, not to interrupt your story, but that is the way I would have handled the bartender, I'm afraid.
in his little
I would have
world-
been like, "You fucking douchebag, what are you talking about? I didn't move a stool."
Yeah.
I would have been pissed just because people are fucking assholes and they need to be handled.
It was definitely unnecessary. So, like I said,
But you were with people.
We got to our table. We called the manager over. She couldn't have handled it any better. We just explained like it was just not the way to go about business in that moment.
Did you tell the manager you didn't move any stools?
Of course, yeah.
And did you also tell the manager, if I want to move a stool, I will? You can tell me to leave.
If he would have just let it go when we said, "Oh no, we didn't," and if he was just like, "Oh, okay,"
Yeah.
there would have been no issue here.
Yeah.
But that's not what
These
happened.
entitled fucking bartenders and servers think that everything revolves around them. Believe me, I used to do it. I know them.
Regardless, we got a free round of drinks on the house. So
I hope you didn't tip anyone for
I
that.
think his name was. I'm not gonna say it.
Say
But
it.
I'm not. I don't
Tell
remember.
me it.
I don't remember.
Text me and I'll say it. I'll put it in my vlog tonight. You know what? Okay,
I
so-
was gonna name drop him to thank him, but he knows who he is.
You mean the bartender? Oh, for the drinks. Fuck everybody out there. Fuck the bartenders at Herbs and Rye. All of them.
No, they're good.
Oh, they are?
They're usually good.
Okay.
This was the only negative experience I've ever had in that restaurant. Truthfully.
Well, that's good. And I'll tell you this. So I am one to bitch. I don't want to call it bitch. I am bitching, but no one else is allowed to call it that. I'm telling the truth. Reporting the truth to the people. So if I tell you that there's some guy who works at some burger joint or who runs a burger joint who's an asshole, I tell the people. So I'm probably known for giving negative commentary on restaurants and other establishments, especially on the strip.
Do you go out of your way to leave negative reviews online?
No, I don't leave any reviews online, but I may start. But I'll tell you this. Because when I read negative reviews, I usually think to myself, this person is probably wrong. Most of the time I think that. So when I have something good, a lot of people accuse me in comments all the time. They're like, all you do is complain about this and that and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it's not true. I'm not complaining. I'm telling you the way it is so you can judge for yourself if you want to go there. If I walk into Syracuse Pizza and they don't have fucking square pizza and it pisses me off and I'm like, okay, and I walk out, then I tell people,
What's
Syracuse
that, the
Pizza
spot in New York?
Yeah. Used to be great. Before COVID, I loved it. Yeah. Both styles. Now, only the square pizza is good. The regular slices are trash. Pure fucking trash. People are like, Moneyline Pizza is great. You're an idiot. Period. If you love Moneyline Pizza
Never
and
had
you think
it.
it's great, you're an idiot. Period. It's the worst garbage. It used to be $5.50 at Aria. It was fucking great when it first started. And then it went the way that most casino outlets like that go. They started cutting corners. They probably started getting cheaper, and the shit started to suck. So that's just the way it is. But back to the point. Last night at Cathedral,
Yeah.
everything was fantastic except for one guy who was a busser who was completely out of place. He shouldn't be working at the Cathedral or anywhere else that people are paying more than $15 for food. But besides that, the server, the hostess, everyone we came in contact with, everyone who brought food to the table, courteous, professional. It was really good. We paid $141 before tip for the two of us, which is way more than I spend on myself. Before Lady Trooper, I would never go to a place like that because I just feel like it's a waste of money. But we enjoyed it.
It's always fun every now and again. Get out, nice little din.
Yeah, maybe so. We had a dessert that was pretty weird. The Sorrento, I forgot what it was called. It was like a white chocolate lemon that looked just like a real lemon. And inside was almond cake, yuzu, is that what it's called? Yuzu lemon curd and some kind of shit, whatever. And it was on like a bed of fucking lemon sorbet that was so sour that would like knock your ass off. Not to Mike C,
would've
but to
hated
everyone
it.
else. Not to producer Mike. He likes sour stuff. So yeah, Cathedral. It was pretty good. We enjoyed it.
2 quality restaurants here
Yeah.
in Las Vegas.
There you go.
And don't let that what I said about Herbs and Rye. If you're considering ever going there, if that turns you away from going, don't let it.
No,
Still
let it.
go.
Let it.
Still go. And get the donuts for dessert.
Everyone should be punished. If you own a joint and you allow a guy who's that shitty to be behind the bar, fuck you.
He made a hell of a drink.
Oh, well,
He did. He made drinks.
That's fine.
He did his job. He was a little too persistent about the stools. He's like serious about them stools.
Canada, I would have given him a stool.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of the fucking walkway to the Canada Bill's in the chat. What up, Canada Bill?
Canadian Bill. Look at him.
Yeah, loves it.
An amazing actor. Dude, don't make me put the glasses back on. See, when you say things like that, this is what you get.
That coffee is so fucking good. Excuse my language.
This was delicious. It's gone. I inhaled this quad
no, this
espresso.
one. It's right there.
Yeah.
There's more. World Series of Poker. We'll start this out by saying this is one of the first in a while World Series of Pokers that Canada Bill will not be here for.
Well, he can just hop on a plane and come back, can't he?
I do not understand why he will not fly from Canada to Mexico and then just walk in.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how you get in, Bill.
It's really easy.
Yeah. Asylum.
And we can house you for free. Well, not me personally, but did you hear what happened in Chicago? They let
50 people got shot?
They let thousands of migrants
yeah.
in. They let them stay at there's a college like right near the area I grew up in.
Right.
It's called Wright College. How'd you know? It is. Anyways, it's trashed. There's trash all over the place
Of
now.
course.
There's an outbreak of tuberculosis.
Oh, my
goodness. And what's the other one? I forget. But it's not going well.
Well, I heard that in Chicago, all of the people who are from here, born here, or whatever, who need housing and shit are getting pushed to the side to house illegal people. I guess who are claiming or who are asking for asylum, but
Yeah.
economic opportunity is not asylum.
Yeah, and Bill, just take advantage of the economic opportunity here.
Yeah.
Asylum yourself.
Yeah, you know,
Come on in.
the whole thing is, listen, they always twist it. It's the same with the trans thing. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm going there.
You're going there.
Nobody cares.
Put on the hat.
All right. I'm going to have an alternative
There we go.
personality here. So that way Go Gamble can't be blamed for this shit. No one has a problem with dudes deciding that they want to be women and becoming women. Go ahead, go for it.
Yeah.
It's a free country. Chop your legs off if you want to. Nobody gives a fuck. Chop your legs off, roll around in a wheelchair if that's what you want to do. And by the way, I've heard of that.
People voluntarily becoming handicapped?
They identify as,
That's
someone without legs.
We can all agree that's insane, right?
Well, listen, whatever it is, it's not for me to judge, but I don't care if you want to go. I don't care if you want to jump off a building. That's not legal, but I don't care. The people who have a problem with the trans thing have a problem with teaching it in school to little 7-year-old kids. You can be the other, whatever.
Sure.
And people have a problem with chopping the dicks off of 7-year-olds.
Yeah.
That's it.
We can also lump in, the sporting.
Well, yeah, that
events
part
as well.
too. There's like a lot of things that people have problems with, right? It's the same. What were we talking about just before this?
I don't know. You jumped in.
What? No.
You put the trans hat on, and you were.
What were we talking about before that?
Canada bill taking asylum.
Oh, the immigration thing.
Yeah.
They always try to make so if you say one thing and I have an argument against that, then you say that my argument is something over here. That's what they always do. They always do that. So in other words, if I say I am against illegal immigration,
Yes.
and you say you're a bigot, you're against immigration,
Naturally.
this is a country of immigrants. We're arguing about two different fucking things here, you asshole. It's like, what are you talking about? You cannot walk into any other country in the world.
Right.
Why the fuck do we have to let everyone in the world come in?
I don't make the rules.
Exactly.
What
So
are the
anyway,
rules?
I just want everyone to know I'm not against immigration. I'm against an outbreak of tuberculosis in Chicago where you went to school.
I didn't go to school there. I lived up the street,
Yeah. Well, whatever.
but close enough to
You
home.
live close to it. There's a bunch of TB running around now.
Oh,
you know why?
all the
Because
TB.
people just wander in and we don't have a process.
What is the other-
There has to be a process.
What's the other disease that's running rampant over there? It was tuberculosis and something else.
You know what's going to be next?
Chickenpox.
They're going to
It was
allow
chickenpox.
people.
Was
yeah.
it?
They're going to allow people to migrate from the inside of prisons to the outside of prisons. What if we just do that?
Slippery
What if we
slope.
let a bunch of child rapists run around? Hey, will we get canceled if I say child rapist? I think you're not supposed to even say the word rape.
Is that a call?
rapist?
What was that? Huh? What was that sound?
What sound?
You didn't hear that sound?
Did you toot? Are we under attack?
I was just wondering if it was a call.
Oh, I don't think so.
Anyway, we got
calls.
a whole slew of comments that just came in.
The last person to call me was producer Mike.
What do we got here? Bill Tate wants to be an American woman. Well, lucky for you, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you can't seek asylum from Canada because Canada is more. All right. So what about the World Series of Poker?
Someone asked me where I got this shirt. To be honest, I don't know. It's a golf shirt, and I was golfing today. So that's what happens.
Back to the trooper now.
Yeah. Where did I get this shirt?
That guy's on a transmission.
No clue. No earthly idea. What?
That guy's on a transmission.
All right. Whatever that means.
I just, it's the thing in your car that has the gears.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
I think it transmits the power from the engine to the wheels, right?
I don't know how cars work.
Isn't
man.
that
I
what a
just drive 'em.
transmission does?
I just drive them.
Well, I'll tell you this. World Series Poker time.
Oh, yeah.
Today is Wednesday. 3
Let's-
days from today, I will be playing the Mystery Bounty.
What's the list looking like for a place like Caesar's Palace right now? Can you pull that
Let's
up?
have a look. What are you in a hurry to go play poker?
I'll be heading there in the next 4 to 5 hours. You hear that, stalkers? If you're watching, and we know that you are.
Yeah, you hear that, you bunch of damn stalkers? Let's see. What was I going to look at? Oh, yeah. I don't know how this... There's some Caesars action.
Yeah.
3 games going, 1 waiting.
Look at that.
Look at it. Would you just look at it?
Yeah, I'm for it.
And if you want to go across the street to Horseshoe,
Why would I
that
wanna go
Horseshoe
there?
pit of hell,
Why would I want to go there? That
I don't
horse-
know. Bill's not there. There's no reason to go.
No.
4 1-3 games with 9 waiting and 2 2-3 games.
What am I going to go there for? A silly high
I
hand
thought
bonus?
I had this fucker muted.
That sounds like a call to me.
I thought I had it muted.
Who we got calling? Hey now.
Yeah, we don't have a way to screen these calls. Hello.
Trooper.
What's happening? You're on the Go Gamble podcast because you know what? That's how we do it.
What do you hear? What do you say?
I'm going to be out in Vegas for the World Series of Poker next week. I was wondering how you get a hand-delivered sparkly pop delivery, and do you get a cash discount?
There's definitely volume discounts, and you can just text me at this very number what you want, and I'll just bring it to you.
Yes.
I'll make it happen.
Definitely get the green tea ones.
No, not green tea, sweet tea.
Sweet tea. Green tea, sweet tea. You get what I mean.
We could make it green tea one.
Order the tea ones, a whole bunch of them. They're delicious.
And
I've already ordered sweet tea ones.
There you go.
oh, you have?
They are awesome.
Who this is?
This is Chris out of Dallas.
Oh, okay, Chris. Chris, before you order, don't order it on the website. Just text me to this number, and we'll work it out. And check out the website because she hasn't officially announced it yet, but the poker, summer poker flavors are up there now. She's
Okay, awesome.
She's doing some new stuff that she hasn't tried before. First time sour candy. You like sour stuff?
Not really. Give me the sweet.
Yeah. Stay away from the sour then.
I agree.
What about hot? Like spicy?
I'll try anything once.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. That's how you do it. I can't believe anyone's actually listening to this. You're actually listening to this?
Why not?
I've watched it a couple times. I just never called in.
Yeah. Well, we just answer the phone when it rings. You know.
Call on in, folks.
Very cool.
You're coming.
Me
for
and my wife, we love the blogs. We've ordered sparkly pops a couple times, and I'll make it easy for you. I'll get a delivery at Paris or Bally's, and see you in a week and a half or two.
All right, we'll be here. Just text me. This number is a Google Voice number. It's always on my phone, so I'll see it if you just send a text.
No dick pics,
Awesome.
though.
Yeah, no dick pics. We
None.
have a strict no dick pic. I'm sorry, Club said that. I don't know. I just ran with it.
You don't have to worry about that, buddy.
No,
right.
we'll give you a number you can send those to, though.
Jason?
Yeah, we'll give you Jason's number.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. All right, well, we'll see you guys.
Thanks
Y'all
for
have a good
calling, pal.
All right, thanks, Chris.
one. Bye.
All right. There you go. It's just that easy, folks. All you got to do is dial the number on the screen, and we'll just answer the phone.
Vegas Beeb.
We'll answer the phone, and you can start hurling racial slurs at us. We don't care.
Vegas Beeb says you definitely got a stalker after that walk-in performance. So here's the thing: I did when I wrote the script for we're gonna call it the scene for the short, whatever. I didn't even think I was gonna do a walk-in impression because I don't think I could have done one and had it be anywhere near a quality walk-in impression. So I wouldn't call it a walk-in performance. I mean, yeah, he was the original actor in the scene, but yeah, I was not. Did you expect me to do a walk-in impression when we first came up with this or no?
Well, I don't
Would
know.
you have preferred I attempted a walk-in impression? Should I attempt a
Yeah, I would have preferred it.
Oh, man. Should I attempt to do one live?
Uh,
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I mean,
I can't. I don't know how to do it.
you know, I don't know. I remember him in Pool Hall Junkies.
It's a good one. Hey, that cat, the lead in that movie,
Whom I do not remember.
he used to be a reg at Caesars.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What the hell's that guy's name? Oh, I have to look it up.
I'll tell you this. I lately have been watching a lot of pool related YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And
Mars Callahan.
okay,
That's the cat's name.
Mars Callahan.
Mars Callahan, if you're watching, and we know that you are, obviously, give us a call. Let's talk about it.
Rob G, the latest you can register for the Double Board Bomb Pot tournament is, I don't remember. It changed Oh, I can tell you. 1, 2, let's see. No, 100, 200, 400, 800, hour 20 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm going to say 220 to be safe.
I won't be playing that.
I'll be playing it tomorrow.
I'll be playing Trooper Thursday.
You will?
Sure, why not?
Why not? That's what I say.
But no double board bomb or no bomb pot tournament for me. That's too early. I got stuff to do.
I have a mental deficiency. I can't remember what we talked about.
Are you mental?
3 minutes ago.
Yeah.
It's an ongoing
And you
thing.
don't even smoke drugs.
No, I don't smoke the drugs.
Imagine if you did.
I can't imagine it.
What if it enhanced your memory? Would you smoke it? I got this damn...
Just through the first break, Triple B.
I'm having these itchies again after the golf course. It's a thing, man. Every time I golf, I get itchies on this hand. Not my glove hand. Glove hand's fine.
What were we just talking about? Oh, yeah, drugs. I was thinking about actually quitting
The
coffee.
memory of a beaten fish is what you've got.
Okay, so let me tell you a little problem. Let's get clinical here.
It's good clinical.
As a child, I was diagnosed with ADHD,
Okay.
which I don't consider a condition.
You don't think it's real?
I think it's real, but I think it's not worthy of
Because it's definitely real.
distinction.
Right?
I don't think it's worthy of distinction. In other words, if you have no legs, that's worthy of distinction. Like, it's very clear that you have that you're missing something, that you're struggling with that. ADHD, okay, so in second grade, I used to finish my shit before everyone else, and then I was kind of hard to handle.
Okay.
Because everyone else is still filling in little bubbles and shit, and I'm literally jumping out the window of the classroom.
I'm picturing a little trooper with that hat on at the window, yelling and jumping.
Well, yeah.
It's in my brain.
But here's the thing.
Yes.
The H part of the ADHD,
Yeah, what's that part stand for?
hyperactivity. Is that the sound you heard earlier?
No, I heard like an email sound.
Oh, I don't know what that was. I don't know. Maybe that came from Mike. Last week didn't come from Mike. Okay, so I guess the point is, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, see? ADD.
Yeah.
Right there. You saw it right there. Diagnose me. So my mom wouldn't let them put me on Ritalin, and I thank her to this day
Yeah.
for all the things
Probably
that she
for
did.
the best.
She did not let them put me on, and I could go right into a trans rant from this. I'm going to tell you
don't.
right now, as much as I love my mom, if she cut my dick off when I was 7, I would murder her. You'd be dead. Period. All right, back to the point.
Okay.
I miss the hyperactivity. I used to get hyper as fuck. And I mean just,
I think you still do. The coffee certainly helps.
no, the coffee makes me tired. 4 or 5 years ago, I was having hyperactive fits. I miss it. They left me. I want my hyperactivity back. So I'm beginning to wonder, if I stop with the coffee, would I find my hyperactivity?
It's worth a little science experiment.
So if you, supposedly, according to what they say, if you don't have ADD and you take Adderall, it has the opposite effect than what Adderall is supposed to do for someone who has ADD. That's what they say. So ADD is supposed to bring a hyperactive, attention deficit person down into a place where they can focus.
Okay.
But if you don't have that kind of wiring, then you take Adderall. It does, I don't know, but I could be wrong, but that's what I heard. That has the opposite effect. So I'm wondering if caffeine has the opposite effect.
I wouldn't know. Again, worth a little science experiment. I say do it.
Well, it's going to be
Document it.
painful. It's going to be
Document
painful.
it. Document it for science.
Do you know how painful it's going to be?
Yes.
I don't know. So World Series of Poker, you going to play anything? You don't play that
Someone
shit.
just asked. I play cash only.
Cash only.
Cash only. I'm starving like Marvin right now. Maybe it's because I got 5 hours of sleep, immediately woke up, went and played golf, and haven't eaten a damn thing. Haven't consumed anything except espresso. Maybe that has something to do with it.
Is it odd that every time I see the word package, I giggle inside?
Because you think of Lex Luger?
No. I think of...
The total package Lex Luger?
No. I think of... Maybe I shouldn't admit this. Package.
Oh, I get it. When I hear the word package, the first thing I think of is Lex Luger.
Well, I'll tell you what. I don't know. What else is happening? What else is going on?
Just all things WSOP, man.
I mean, it's poker. It appears to me... Mike, have you been to Aria?
Not since Sunday.
But you've been there in the last few days. Do you feel like they what's the word I'm looking for? Not confiscate. What is it? Commandeer? Do you think they commandeered a larger area of the slot area than years previous?
I think it looked about the same.
I don't remember it going all the way to the corner.
No, I thought it always was the carpet in the corner in front of the, what was it, the Burger Palace, that whatever, the burger place. But
Yeah.
it's always from that ATM machine over to the very last slot machines.
Well, Aria, MGM Grand, Venetian. Who else?
Are you just naming random
No,
casinos?
that have poker tournaments going on.
Oh.
Who else has that shit going?
Caesars has dailies, and Phil Hellmuth played it a week or two ago.
Golden Nugget. Really?
Yeah.
Why?
The daily 150. I don't know. My friend texted me. He said, Phil's here. And
Maybe he's having a little...
I guess he was just gearing up for the series,
Yeah. I mean, in a $150 tournament?
Yeah. I mean, I've seen it happen. I've seen Moneymaker do it years past. I played 1-3 with him at Aria.
Well,
Same time of year, just, sharpening their tools.
Oh, yeah, the pool stuff.
Pool. We shooting pool?
No, I've been watching a lot of pool stuff, and it takes me back
Billiards?
to... Huh?
Billiards? Mm-hmm. All right.
And I've been listening to old timers tell stories and shit. What's the guy's name?
I don't know any professional pool players' names. I don't follow it.
Well, anyway, this
play it.
guy, the way they talk about gambling is the inspiration behind Go Gamble. Because if you read Doyle Brunson, R.I.P.,
Yeah.
if you read his book, when he talks about poker, he refers to it as gambling.
It is.
Yeah, that's why I like it.
Yeah.
It's old school.
Confirmed gambling, confirmed not a sport. So jot that down.
Yeah, why don't you jot that just so you remember?
Yeah.
Big controversy surrounding the World Series of Poker this year. Big drama alert here. Just kidding. That was a slow roll because I don't have any.
I was like, what kind of
I don't have
controversies are
any
there?
controversy or drama to talk about. I wish I did.
Yeah. Well, so when's this event you're playing?
Well, it starts today.
You're playing? Wait, the event that you're actually playing starts
There are
today.
4 day ones. Day 1A is today. Tomorrow is B. Friday is C. Saturday is D.
So when do you play?
Saturday. Because I don't want to be at Trooper Thursday late and then try to get up at 7 a.m. I wake up at 7 a.m. for World Series tournaments. Same way as I do for this podcast. If I'm going to be somewhere at 10, wait a minute, it starts at 10. Yeah. If I'm going to be somewhere at 10, I wake up 3 hours before.
Always.
Always. It's all about,
Then why
I need an hour and a half of coffee drinking and YouTube watching.
Then how do you always arrive to these places late?
Well, I don't arrive to the World Series late.
I was late today.
I know. I arrived late because once you said 10:30 at the latest, I was like, all right, well, I'm going
It
to stop
should have been
rushing.
10:30 at the latest.
Yeah. Well, it probably was.
Was not expecting the people at Starbucks to not be in a rush the way they were, but such is life. Here
I
we
should
are.
address this. The Gamblers Hall. Well, he retracted the message. Before you retracted that, you said something I should address. I am going to put more stuff on the State Kings. I just haven't decided what yet.
The main event.
Well, but I'm trying to take it a little by little, and I'm thinking about pulling together a package of like 3 tournaments in the $400 to $600 range and playing them. But I'm also thinking to myself, Trooper, would you rather keep 33% of yourself in a $600 tournament or 20% of yourself in a $1,000 World Series bracelet event? because the cash investment for me is the same. In the bracelet event, there are more pieces for people.
Right.
There's also a little bit of prestige, which who cares?
Right.
There's a bracelet on the line, which kind of who cares?
What you gonna do with that?
If I won a World Series bracelet and it was not the main event, I would sell it.
Yeah, why not?
I would. How much you get for those? Just
I don't know.
spot?
$500 to $1,000.
Oh, is that all it is?
Yeah. Let's call it 1,000. I don't know.
I'd melt it down. I win the bracelet, the mystery bounty. I'm melting it down.
Yeah. Is this really only the 9th episode of the podcast? That's not right.
Live.
The 9th live episode.
The live one, yeah. This is your premiere morning show in Vegas. That's it. That's all there is to it.
Give us a call, folks.
Give us a call. Ring it up.
Where's the number?
It should be on the screen.
I don't see no number.
If producer Mike is live. Oh, he's alive. There he is.
What else do we
It's
got going
rotating
on,
through.
man?
I'm sure it is.
I got to go back to Chicago on Friday. So there's that. So, folks, prepare for another fun one next week.
Yeah. Prepare for another fun one next week.
I would leave this here, but I need it for
No,
work.
you need it. Yeah. Oh, actually, I was going to say something, and so I might as well say it live. I'm on the fence of being able to do this between now and the end of the World Series.
What are we doing?
The podcast live at 11 o'clock on Wednesdays.
Oh. So no podcast.
How devastated would either of you be if either A, the two of you did it, or B, we just shut it down until the World Series is over?
I think people want to hear updates during the World Series. I don't think shutting it down is the way to go about
Well, I'll
it.
be vlogging. I just don't know how I can play a tournament at MGM Grand on a Wednesday.
Right. If you have
and
to
be here.
If you have to be at somewhere on a Wednesday, obviously there's
I
not
don't
going to be a
have to
pod.
do anything though.
But if you have to play on Wednesday and do a pod on Thursday or vice versa, then I think you should do that. But
Mike McDaniel wants to know what happened to the feather because he hasn't seen him in a while. And I don't know if I can say this with a straight face.
okay, give it a shot. Right
I'm
there,
going to do it right
there
here.
into the hard
We're going
cam.
to test my acting skills right here. The feather has taken a month off from poker to focus on, and here's the hard part, health and fitness.
Takes a month off of poker when the games are the best. When they're all here. When everyone's here to play
no,
poker.
he's back on it now.
Oh, gotcha.
Took the month
I was
of
gonna
May
say,
off.
poor timing.
I don't know if we have the full story here. Let's gossip about Feather a little bit.
yeah.
Since someone asked about it.
Sure.
I don't know if we know the whole truth about why he took the month of May off from poker.
Yeah. Feather,
Is he
call us in and you give us the truth.
No, don't do it. I'm not answering. I want to know, was he upset that I said that there's a reason other than what he's telling us that he didn't bring the scale to the weigh-in?
I mean, it's definitely true, right?
Well, I think it has to be. I think
How
he
could it
didn't
not
bring
be
the
true?
scale.
How do you not bring a scale to a weigh-in?
Yeah.
It's not
And
just
then-
something you're like, oh,
I could
actually,
see-
I take that back. You didn't bring the Canadian bag to the shoot the other day. So,
I didn't. Oh, yeah. Well, that was an accident.
the
This
same
wasn't
thing.
an accident. He said he forgot the scale, and then he went on to, and I saw him making the story up. He went on to say that he purposely didn't bring the scale because the other two aren't taking the weigh-in seriously anyway.
I think they are.
Well, I think so too. I think there's a reason that he didn't state out loud. There's nothing that he can say to change my mind. Either I'm not saying he gained weight, but I'm saying he either didn't lose any or lost such a small amount that he felt like his lead at the moment would either be gone or, lessened. It only makes
Do
sense.
you think that he will, all things considered up until this point,
Yeah.
Do you think that he will weigh in at the end, or do you think he will blow it off the same way he blew it off the first time?
No, he'll weigh in, but yeah, if he doesn't weigh in, he's going to have to be shamed forever.
I think there's a chance he won't do it.
Yeah.
I'm calling you out. That's right. What do you see? What do you see, little trooper?
Play better slots.
Who's playing slots?
Berg. That's Bergie.
Bergie.
Yeah. Bergie and shit. Bergie and Brooksy Bear from Atlanta. I want to know, did they send me? No, they didn't send me that. But I do know the names. But anyway, good luck us and the State Kings. So that's what we have going on.
Not a whole bunch.
There's not much else going on. And if nobody has any questions to call in with, it's simple as picking up the phone.
When do I come back?
702
How long are we going to go without this live podcast?
900-4643.
Looks like I'm going to be in Chicago for till the 11th. It's a bummer, man. That's a bummer.
I watched a podcast the other day, and they had so much time of no one saying anything at all.
You think we can beat it? Should we give it a shot? Who could have more dead air? What podcast was it? Don't beat it.
Somebody's calling from Alabama.
Pick it up. Maybe it's my cousin.
Should we answer this phone? Oh, my goodness, I turned the thing off. Keep ringing. By the time they hear that, though.
I got a cousin down there. Maybe it's him.
Because I didn't have it up, it's now not ringing. I'm going to hang up on this person. Wait, someone tried to call and I missed it. I see why.
Was it Huntsville, Alabama?
So I'm going to hang up on this person first. 469 11:50 a.m. So I'm going to hang up on them and I'm going to call them back. And someone called and I missed that call too. So let's call this one.
You had one job.
Yeah, I don't know what happened here. Is this the same one that just called? 212? Yep, that's it. Sorry about that. Had a little technical glitch going.
Hey now.
That's okay. This is Nancy Regan. I'm calling in.
Hi, Nancy. You called before.
Welcome back.
Just for everyone else.
did.
Just for everyone else to know. I mean, I know who you are.
So first of all, I want clubs to know that there is at least one woman who watches. A couple of weeks ago, he said no women watch.
Ooh, called out.
Did I say none?
Corrected.
Well, small demo. You know what I mean?
Well, there are not many people that watch it all. So
Yeah.
let's get that straight. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead, Nancy. Yes, you're right.
Anyway, so yes, there is at least one woman, and I really enjoy listening to you guys. I vote for yes, a podcast during the series, but I totally get if you're in a tournament, it's like the last thing you can do. So I guess just do the best you can.
Yes.
I wonder if we can do it. We'll have to think of something. It's like we thought to ourselves, hey, let's do a podcast. And then we started doing it. We were recording it in advance. And then we thought, hey, let's try it live. I mean, I don't know. The people who listen really enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, I enjoy doing it live.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, if you're in a tournament, I think it would be okay for clubs. And is it producer Bill?
Mike.
Producer Mike. I'm had a brain
Mike.
cramp. If maybe they just did it, that would be okay too.
Yeah.
The issue at hand here is I'm going to be out of town for half of June. So again, I would have to do it remotely, which again, I have all the capabilities of doing that.
Yeah, see, clubs' main business is wedding videography, making wedding movies, and this is the busy season for wedding, and more than half of his clientele is in Chicago.
Yes.
Ah.
So you know what I mean? It's like one big cluster.
Yes. Big old.
Yeah. Well,
poster.
then you can just keep us posted with your vlog and with Twitter, and then
Yeah.
we'll look forward to you returning after the series.
Maybe I'll do something new. Maybe I should go live on the podcast channel from my phone from the World Series.
Oh, that's
you
a
go.
great idea.
Yeah. And just talk,
Yeah.
even if I have nothing to say.
Oh, you always have something to say.
I was worried about it this morning. I thought to myself, how in the hell are we going to do this? Because that limits me. I can't stop Trooper Thursday. Got to be there. And then, if I eliminate Wednesdays from the, days that I can go play tournaments or whatever, it's like, I want to be involved in the World Series or involved in poker to the maximum during the World Series. Put it that way.
Yeah.
So
No, I like your idea. I like your idea about going live.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live then, Nancy. That's what we're going to do.
And it doesn't have to be a super long. It doesn't have to be a super long formal podcast.
Right. I agree.
Away with the formalities.
I'm going to have to pay attention. I see things on a daily basis that I could comment on, and I probably just have a thought and then it leaves my head. I should pay more attention. When I'm there, I'm going to see things. There's going to be things to talk about, ideas to share. So maybe, I just need to do a better job of paying attention.
Yeah, I mean, even just things like showing us around, and just showing us stuff because it makes us feel like we're there.
Yeah, yeah. If I was going to do a live stream and just show around, you think I should do it on this channel or the other channel?
Well, I mean, you have more viewers on the other channel, but
Right.
if you use like a StreamYard or something like that, you could do it on multiple platforms.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I'll do my best, Nancy. I'm probably just going to fail miserably, but I'll try.
No, you won't fail. Just do your best. Okay, I have one thing to say and a question. So first, clubs. Are you playing any tournaments in the WSOP?
Never. Cash only.
Why?
I have zero interest in sitting around them tourneys all day. I got stuff to do.
Okay.
I'm in it to hit and run and piss off the poker purists. I'm hitting and running.
Okay. No, who edited the latest video? I can't think of the name of it. The one you showed here on the podcast.
Yeah, that's Clubs.
That'll be me.
Okay, Club's amazing cinematography.
Hey, thanks.
And you did a great acting job too.
Thank you. I watched the scene
Tim,
a whole bunch to prepare. So the shots that you see in that short are pretty much, it's a shot-for-shot remake of the scene, including the medium to close-up to the composition. Composition-wise, it's pretty much shot-for-shot. If you watch it side by side with that scene, you'll notice that.
Okay, well, you did. I noticed that the cinematography was excellent.
Thank you.
Good job on that.
Right on.
Okay, so Tim, my husband and I have 5% in for the Millionaire Bounty. I forget the name of it.
Yeah.
So I know you don't believe in luck. So here's run good, make day 2, and then pull the million.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to believe in luck this time.
Okay, but here's the way I think about luck. It doesn't just come from the air. It's kind of like it's like you can generate your own luck. So when you work hard and you try your best, I mean, the two of you work like dogs, obviously. It's like when you do that, the universe kind of responds in kind.
I like that.
And you can call it whatever you want, but I call it luck. Like you've heard the term, you make your own luck. So when I say good luck to you, that's what I mean. It doesn't just drop out of the thin air. It's like you make it. You've worked hard.
Well, I'll say this here, and then when it happens, or if it happens, we can all go back and look at this. But, when it comes to the luck that you're referring to, it seems like there are some people who just seem to have, luck a lot of the time. And then I've always seen myself, for some reason, based on my history, that I have had that type of luck, but it seems that I go for very long periods with no luck at all. And then when I do get lucky, I get lucky in a big way. Mm-hmm. So in other words, there could be a guy who seems to run a little on the hot side all the time. And then there could be a guy who runs cold all the time, and then suddenly he gets all his in one shot. And it seems to be that way since I'm a little kid. You know, when there was a go-kart, a gas-powered go-kart that was, you know, for a drawing at a new grocery store when I was a kid, and I won it. And then there was the Bad Beat jackpot that I hit in 2008 at Sunset Station. I went from having about $200 to my name to $46,000 in the blink of an eye. You know what I mean? And it just seems like I have that kind of stuff. So if I pull the $1 million envelope, then we'll be able to look back at this and say, you know what? I think the guy's onto something here.
I do believe that I would have spoken it into existence.
And it could be that clubs and yourself spoke it into existence. Yeah.
Oh, I totally believe in that stuff. So yeah, okay, I'm going to be thinking about that for you. And clubs, I'm going to be thinking about you running good and winning big in cash games.
Hey, how about it?
Well, I would want nothing more, believe me, than to turn your $50 into $50,000.
Yes.
There you go.
Or
all right.
more. Or more. But here's the thing. Let's just imagine for a moment that I pull the $1 million envelope on day 2. Let's just imagine that. What do you think is going to happen when my ass hits the seat after I just pulled that envelope? So now I have a stack in front of me that is whatever size it is, and I've already bagged $1 million from the tournament. I'm going to guns blazing, Nancy. I'm going to be one difficult mother effer to deal with, because now it just doesn't matter if I go broke the next hand or if I fire all the way through this thing and just destroy people.
That's right.
Did you ever think of it? Did you ever think of it that way?
Well, I hadn't before now, but now I am, because I mean, after you win the $1 million, I mean, it doesn't get much better than that, other than I guess maybe a bracelet, but I'm not sure. Money versus bracelet.
Well, the thing is,
I'd take the $1 million.
Well, yeah, but see, the thing is first place is guaranteed to be $1 million. So of course we could go through, win another $1 million. But my point is that sometimes, and I'm not saying all the time, well, maybe all the time, I feel like I'm a little too careful when I'm playing with someone else's money. And especially the viewers of the vlog, because the only reason I'm sitting here, you know, talking to this silly little microphone at the moment, and the only reason I'm going to be playing the tournament on Saturday is because I started the vlog and people watch it, right? And so I care a lot about the people who watch the vlog, whether they know it or not. And then, you know, especially when I know that people like you who have come to Trooper Thursday, who really like the videos, I know now that you have a few dollars in it, and I know that Bergie has a few dollars in it. And you understand what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm a little too careful. I care a little too much. So if I pull a big bounty, now there's no reason for me to worry about losing your 5% of my stack.
Is there like a $50,000 bounty in there too? Like,
I don't
are there
know.
like different amounts sprinkled?
Different amounts, but I don't know what the other amounts are. But do you see what I'm saying, Nancy? So in other words, we have a better chance of winning another $1 million if I already won $1 million.
Okay, but may I say this is my $50 opinion.
And
I'm
already reading your mind, but you go right ahead because I want to hear it.
Okay, so I staked you I bought the 5% because I believe in you. I want you to play the way you want and need to play. I don't know how much they pay, 12% of the field maybe. So I don't know. Let's just say 15%. I think that's high. 85% of people are going to walk away with nothing. So I already know that, you know, it's more likely that you won't cash than you will.
Right.
And if I really cared about the $50 that much, that's not how I would have spent it. I want you to go balls to the walls. I want you to, if
Balls
you
Mahoney.
feel you need to take a chance and shove when you're bluffing, then you do it, because I trust you and I believe in you, and that's why I did it. So don't think, for me, don't think about it that way. I would imagine everyone else who staked you feel the same way. Just go for it.
No, I agree with you. And I did read your mind, and I know that that's the right thing. And, I'm sure that, a psychiatrist could, sort this all out for me. I don't know how to explain it, but you're right. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. But I was just saying that, God forbid I pull the $1 million envelope on day 2. We at that moment have the best chance of getting to the final table that we'll ever have. That's what I was just saying for fun, just for fun.
Agreed.
I was thinking about it that way.
Yeah, agreed. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
I get what you mean.
Yeah. All right. Well,
All right, we'll
good
do
luck
it.
to us.
Good luck.
Yep.
Thank you for calling.
All right, thanks. Hopefully, I'm going to be out there a few times, so hopefully I'll see both of you and I can say hi.
All right.
On.
See you then, Nancy.
Okay. Bye, guys.
So
Bye.
long. How about it?
So someone tried to call from a 469 number. That's not who we answered, is it?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it is. That's who we answered. Okay, so I only missed that call. Okay, I just want to make sure, because if I missed calls, I'm going to call them right back. Mm-hmm. Well, there you have it, folks. I have been given direct orders from a troop to just stick it right in there.
Yeah, stick it on
Every
in.
time I look over there, I feel like the house is haunted, but it's just producer Mike.
Yeah. I've seen we got a call coming in.
Uh-oh.
Why are you worried every time a call comes in?
You'll see. I'm just kidding, Tom. All right, Tom, fire away. And before you say anything.
Hey, how you doing there, gentlemen?
Hey.
Long-time listener, fourth-time caller. I hope you guys are doing well. Sorry, I just jumped into the podcast, so I missed the first hour of goodness. But
Hey,
I
Tom.
thought I'd give you.
Hold on for
Yes.
one second. Who this is?
Hey, this is David.
David, what's happening? I just put Wisconsin Tom on hold just to answer your call.
Okay,
I didn't know I could do that, but I did it.
excellent.
How are you?
I'm fine.
What do you think?
I love your podcast.
Thanks.
All right.
Now, I also like the World Series of Poker talk, but there's poker players, too, that just play in a normal game, and I'd like to talk about it.
Okay.
Define normal game.
Say that again?
Club said define normal game. He at least 50% ingest. He said,
Okay.
yeah.
So here's what I think a normal game is, because I don't have $1,000 to go to Vegas and play in tournaments.
Right.
So my contribution to poker is I go to the old people's home in Austin, Texas, and I organize a poker game there, and we play a 25-cent to $1 limit game.
Okay.
And it is a blast. And it's the same correlation that Trooper has taught me about his Thursday night game, Trooper Thursday, where he looks forward to it. I look as much forward to that game as I've ever played, and I have played in tournaments, and I have played for big money, but I like the action and the people and what I bring to that group.
I mean,
You,
that should be what it's about, really, too. You know, it's like, I can't afford to run around and play $1,000 games either. I mean, not in a tournament. You know, just like Nancy said, 85 to 88% of the people are going to walk away with zero.
Yeah, but you're going to win millions. So
Right.
I don't know what we're talking about.
So, I mean, are you taking advantage of the old people?
Yeah, that was my question.
Of course. No. See, I've even created a board that shows who's winning, who won the big time, who plays the dumbass 7-2, and how many times they've got trips.
Are you basically like the Uncle June of the real world? You ever watch The Sopranos, where he's running the poker game at the old folks' home?
Sopranos.
Yeah, how good is that?
That is good.
You're not gambling with buttons in place of chips, are you?
No, we just play for chips. 25-cent
right.
chips and $1 chip.
Right on. No bribing orderlies with Rolexes?
And another thing is I'm an artist, and I've been drawing and painting, Tim, for a while. And I have some material I'd like to send to you guys.
Okay.
How about it?
How do I do it?
Do you know where my regular YouTube channel is? My other YouTube channel, the vlog?
The one we watch every day?
Yeah. Are you watching it on TV or even on the TV, you can probably get to it. Basically, the description underneath the video, you'll find an address. That address is where you can send anything.
Okay.
Is that what you mean? Something in the physical mail?
I can do that, or I can just email it to you.
Oh, okay. Well, you can just email, you can send it to thetrooper97@gogambleworld.com.
Okay, excellent.
There might even be an email address on this channel. I don't know what I have it. So I'm looking right now just to try to make it easy for you to find it. But let's see. If I click on that and I click on that. Oh, yeah. That address I just told you. If you go to the channel page of the podcast channel, go to About, and you'll find the email address there. So there's a couple of different ways you can find it. But if you go to Go Gamble World, you'll also find it or remember it or something, you know. So, yeah, you can email it, too. I thought you meant like a physical address.
Well, I could. Once you see it, you might want it. So I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you both ways.
Okay.
Excellent.
Right on, pal.
I can't wait to tell Carol I talked to you.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out, Carol.
Shout out to Carol.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for calling in.
Thanks, David. We appreciate it.
Did we lose Wisconsin, Tom?
Bye.
Thanks. All right, bye.
We got him?
I'm going to call him right back. I didn't know that I could answer another call. So watch this.
We learning things today.
We learning. Pretty sure that's who I'm calling back. I hope. Yep. Uh-oh. Is he going to answer?
Ed Rooney.
Wisconsin Tom, you hung up on me.
Yeah, well, you put me on hold, and and I have things to do.
Listen, this
places
is a
to
very
go.
busy podcast we got over here. We got people calling in. You're going to have to just hang tight sometimes there, Wisconsin Tom.
No, Tom. Tom?
Yes.
You're live on the air. What do you have to what do you
What do you got for us today, pal?
I was trying to think of how they say it on the radio. Okay,
What
fire.
do I have for you today? Well, the power went out for about 5 minutes here. We got a big thunderstorm rolling through the Midwest.
Oh, I'm jealous.
That's pretty exciting.
I'm jealous.
So, yeah, but other than that, just working on some production stuff, trying to get a couple projects out the door. I got to do some shooting of some poker chips and some other elements for a certain individual that still hasn't got me certain video clips that I have been requesting.
So I have a question about that, but you go right ahead.
Oh, no. You have a tango umpaguntas, as they say.
So I don't know what shot you want me to get. I haven't had an opportunity to get it, but what do you want me to get? Of a shot of the Vegas skyline?
Yeah.
Where can I get that
Skylines,
from?
some traffic footage. Huh?
Okay, I got you. So you should
have a ton of that in your archives.
Tom, I'm going to tell you this. I have over 2,000 videos of completely unorganized material. You know what would be great? Something that would be great is if I could open a laptop and I could type in a search word like, let's say, I don't know, something like the Rio. And then up would jump all of the video clips that involve the Rio. Or if I could, I don't know.
So what you're saying is you need an AI buddy on your computer. That's what you're saying.
Is that a virus?
You need to have an AI buddy on your computer where you just say,
I never heard of it.
Rio video clips, and you'll dig up all the video clips for you and put them in a nice folder for you to look at.
That does sound like something that exists now.
Yeah, but here's a question. What data will this AI thing be searching for?
That is a very good question. I am not very familiar the whole AI realm. Actually.
Well, here's the thing. All of the clips that I shot for the vlog, with the exception of just like a few where I decided not to save it and then I changed my mind and decided to save it, every single clip that I have ever shot for the vlog, I have. It's on multiple, they're on multiple, portable drives. There are some that are on two different dead laptops. I mean, they're just like, you know what I mean? Like, you can only leave so much on the laptop. So I keep purchasing, 5 or 8 terabyte drives and filling them up. And so, there's no data to search for. You can't say, search for, the Venetian and you find it. I mean, I would have had to have put search, keywords or some kind of metadata, right?
Well, you would have to label all your clips accordingly so you know what they are.
This is what I'm telling you.
In all your titles of your clips, you have to put in Rio or something. Rio Poker Room. Rio Walkthrough. Rio
We don't do that, Tom.
lot.
We don't do that.
You're just not that organized.
I shoot 70 to 100 video clips a day. The camera names them in the folder, and that is forever the name of the clip. So it's like, I can't even tell you, let's see, let's find the video where I played the Colossus in 2017 or 2015. I can't find that shit.
See, now you're actually doing yourself a disservice with your plentiful of materials that you have. And I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Here, for example, let's go back several years during COVID when Vegas was a ghost town.
Yeah.
All that stock footage that you would shoot or you shot of the ghost town of Vegas someday will be very valuable to somebody in, like, say, 20 years down the road, where somebody might want to acquire that footage and would pay you a nice royalty to obtain it.
Well, depending on that royalty, I will happily at that time search and find it. I know you're right, and that's what I'm saying. I wish that I would have, categorized the clips, or at the very least categorize the final videos. But I used to name my folders vlog number 702. The next day was vlog 703. I didn't even have the dates on them. You know what I mean? So it's like, I wish I could remember. I tried to think of it today. I was like, when did I take the drone over there near, like, behind the palms and take off and take a few shots of the strip? When did I do that? And I have no idea. No clue, right? Because if I did, I would get you that.
Yeah.
So in other words,
and that stuff you could post to a third-party video library and put a price tag on it of like $25 or $50. People like me who would want a clip like that would gladly pay for it, and you get a royalty for it.
Yeah, I know. I've thought about,
it's what we call as mailbox money.
I've thought about doing that before, Tom, just while I'm out there, making clips and putting them for sale like
that going forward.
The main, the point is I'm going to have to go shoot whatever this is that you're looking for. So life's a little tough.
I'm going to be getting a bunch of other shots here in studio. Like you probably saw part of the clip that I use a green screen, and then I just need some nice shots of the skyline of Vegas just to open a particular production that we're working on, and then I can fill in the rest of the gaps with poker chips and table scenes and so on and so forth.
I think I can go to the Rio parking garage and get a nice wide shot of the strip.
Mm-hmm.
How do you like that?
That would work, but I want to see movement on the strip, like some action. People like are walking around, and stuff like that, and they speed it up. And
well, I can get you some of that. I can get you some of that from the last week or so.
Perfect.
Oh,
Perfect.
Okay. I'm just going to do that. You got it. I'll work on it. Let me send myself a note right now.
Say Wisconsin Tom.
Perfect. Yes.
Speaking of productions, what did you think of the old Pulp Fiction parody production? Did you see it?
Yes, I did. Rather interesting.
Yes. If we were to do another parody, what's your vote? What do you think we should do? What kind of road do you think we should go down here?
Actually, I think it'd be very cool if you do another parody. I thought of one the other day, which would be pretty funny for you to do, which would be like another Pulp Fiction scene. Actually, Quentin Tarantino about a Pulp Fiction scene where the two guys walk into the apartment to get the suitcase.
Love it.
And the guy jumps out and he shoots the gun and he shoots all over. He misses the guy. But what would be really funny, instead of the guy having a big Kahuna burger, he would have a sparkly pop.
The old
See what I'm saying? He
switcheroo.
walks on in and he says, "Well, what are these?" "Well, they're sparkly pops."
Mm-hmm.
"Do you mind if I have one of your sparkling pops?"
Yeah, that could also work. That could also work with the briefcase. He opens it up and there's, in the movie it glows. Dare I say it sparkles, and you see the reflection. Could just be a briefcase filled with sparkly pops.
I did that.
You did that already?
There you go. So
KOB
don't
opened a
talk
sparkly
too much about it,
box.
because then you'll ruin it for everybody. But hey, there you go. Now you have, a premise, a structure to put together. I would say that would be pretty cool to do. I think that'd be pretty fun.
All right. Eventually, we'll just have the whole movie, the whole Pulp Fiction movie, just recreated down the road.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be real cool. And by the way, Clubs, I have to ask you, when are you in Chicago this next couple weeks?
I'll be there this Friday through the 11th.
Through the 11th.
Yeah.
Okay. Wanted to let you know there is a home game that I do play in up by Milwaukee.
All right.
If you would like to join us for a home game, ask Trooper for my number.
Getting out to Milwaukee is going to be a little bit of an issue because my trips to Chicago lately, I've just been Ubering and lifting around.
Okay.
But and then beyond that, after the 11th, I'll be in Vegas until the 21st. I can do the podcast on the 21st, by the way, because I don't fly out until the evening.
There you go.
We will be doing a podcast on the 21st. Unless you're in one of them tourneys or something like that. I don't know.
Damn poker tournaments.
God damn it. All right, Tom. Well, thanks for calling in, man.
Hey, no problem. Gentlemen, have a great rest of your week. Trooper, good luck in the game.
Thank you.
I got a little.
Yes.
I got like a 5% stake on you there, buddy. So I'm
Hey,
hoping you
how
pull
about
it through.
Let's do it.
I have faith in you, my friend. So,
All right.
And we'll probably be communicating in the next day or two about this other production I'm working on for you. And sidebar note, real quick, the voiceover talent. Do you want to use that same guy who cut your double board bomb pot tournament?
I mean, Tom,
at the Westgate, you want that low tone voice?
I am in sure.
Beggars
I am in no
can't
position.
be choosers.
I am in no position to be requesting anything.
I'm generously asking.
I know.
So don't worry about the whole expense thing.
Oh, gee whiz.
So, Oh, shoot. Hey, should I patch you through to my mom? My mom's calling me about the thunderstorm.
I think we're going to about be wrapping this up shortly.
Yeah, we're probably wrapping up.
Okay. I gotta talk to her. She's probably talking about the power outage.
All right, Tom.
Now my other phone's going off. Take care, gentlemen. You have a great afternoon.
Later,
All right.
pal.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
All right, Wisconsin Tom, everybody. Wisconsin Tom.
Straight out of Wisconsin.
Cow pie action. Well, we're here. We talked. We talked to the people.
We've said something.
We talked to each other.
I'm a star now. Such
Yeah.
is life. This is it, man.
Listen, what else is there to tell you?
End of list.
The only thing I could say is remember, first coffee, then gamble.
So long, folks.
What goes better with summertime weather than a tall glass of iced tea? How about a sweet tea sparkly pop made with real tea and nothing artificial, ever? Available in regular sweet tea or sweet tea with a twist of lemon. Order your sparkly pops today at sparkly.com. That's sparkly, spelled SPRKLI.com. What goes better with summertime weather than a tall glass of iced tea? How about a sweet tea sparkly pop made with real tea and nothing artificial, ever? Available in regular sweet tea or sweet tea with a twist of lemon. Order your sparkly pops today at sparkly.com. That's sparkly, spelled SPRKLI.